Good morning, South Florida.
And welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show.
Grab your coffee as we brew up the talk of the day.
From the latest scoop around town
to feel-good stories and messages of hope.
A few jokes and live calling.
Highlighting local businesses.
Discussing hot trends and news stories.
A dash of feel-good nostalgia.
I love those morning cartoons.
Keeping up with upcoming events.
Sometimes trying our delicious foods.
Weekly horoscope updates.
An occasional flying duck.
Some sparkle dust.
Don't forget my bell.
And my wand.
With our brew crew laughing on set.
So grab your coffee, your bagel, donut, or any breakfast as we get you up and ready for the rest of your day.
And don't leave us hanging. Give us a follow. Comment live or call right into the show at 888-994-4995 Studio B.
Whether it's a tip of the day or just to say good morning, we'd love to hear from you.
From Amp Media Production Studio, it's
the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show.
Dawn, where's the snooze button?
Freddie, it's time to get up. We got a show to do. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Hang tight, guys. Pressing the snooze one more time.
And it's time to do a show.
Morning time, snooze button.
Welcome to the Mardi Gras special on the Cafe Morning Show.
You showing your chest?
Showing my chest. I need some beats.
Johnny Melnick says, loves the intro, sounding good, positive direction. It's all about the positive direction.
That's because Johnny Melnick was singing it. He was singing you direction.
I tell you, I love when that man comes on the show.
Johnny, I didn't call you because I'm still waiting for final approval. What you in, what we talked about. We want to come down and chit chat. We can do that as well. We're just waiting for one more approval before.
He's so chill. You think he's always been that mellow?
No, he's not chill.
He's mellow.
He is chill.
He's totally chill.
Now, I have a question. I want to know why the maestro brought his guitar in today.
Because I don't have time to practice at all.
He's going to practice here.
How can you not have time to practice? You left at 4 o'clock yesterday.
No, I did practice yesterday. I practiced yesterday.
And you left at 3 o'clock the day before?
But I broke a string, so I gotta restring it real quick too.
You have strings?
Yeah, I got strings.
Guitar Center. Happy Fat Tuesday to you, everybody.
Fat Tuesday?
I saw that as well too.
Tuesday.
Fat Tuesday.
What
Taco
else is it?
Tuesday?
No, I saw that somewhere.
It's Fat Tuesday. It's the end of Carnival for Mardi Gras.
It's the last day.
Oh, okay.
It's the last day before Lent.
I was quite confused when I heard Fat Tuesday.
F-A-T, fat.
Because, I was like, Fat Tuesday is like the day you eat,
yes.
junk food or
Yes.
something.
That's right. It's the last Tuesday before Lent starts, and they declare it the day you eat junk. Fatty
Oh,
foods.
I like that.
Well, it's anything that you would give up for Lent, which starts theoretically tomorrow.
Well, I know what I'm doing today.
Oh, yeah.
So we got to see what everyone's giving up for Lent.
Burger King, McDonald's.
Great. It's a good thing we got an early day today because then you're going to go home on a crash of all that
I got a massive,
Don't crash here.
fun food.
I got a massive jar of fudge when I get home. I'm looking
You're
forward
gonna give up
to.
fudge for Lent?
Good. Eat it at home. And remember,
But it's at
don't
home.
eat it here because you crash.
But it's at home.
Tomorrow's Ash Wednesday. Do you go to church tomorrow?
I take a couple of ashes and do the...
Frank's coming in tomorrow.
Oh, there you go. I
They
can
put the ash on the forehead, right?
Yes, right.
A little line.
What does that signify?
think about
Why
dying.
an ash?
Because from dust to dust.
See, I'm learning everything every day. Gonna get through Mardi Gras today. We got a king cake in the house for the midday show.
You know what happens if you get the little Jesus out of king cake?
if you get the little baby,
Cake?
king cake.
cake.
Yes, I said cake.
Actual cake?
Yeah.
King cake.
It's like cake covered in sprinkles.
Cake covered in sugar, Katie.
It's a sugar cake and it has a little Jesus in it. And if you pick the Jesus, it means you're getting married.
Hey, I'm down for
That
that.
means you buy the next cake.
You're down for getting married?
It's them two right there.
It's these two
The
for
bride
sure.
and the groom.
And if you like Baxton's outfit, I feel like I'm looking at Freddie Jr. over there. Can we, Baxton, do me a favor, turn on that light, please. You guys look a little dark.
Why are people snapping on Braxton? Leave him alone.
He looks really nice. I just
He
wanted
don't
to
look
turn
like
the
Fred.
light
He
so
looks
we
like
can see.
Braxton.
He look.
He looks like Baxton today. Actually graduated. He looks fine.
What you got going over there, Baxton?
I don't know. All of a sudden my phone just started exploding.
That's because they see you
My
dressed.
roommates.
Roommates.
How many roommates do you have?
2 of my best friends. She knows them.
So what are you going to give up for Lent this year?
Patience.
I think I gave that up. I think they took it from me a whole long time ago.
No more patience.
What are you giving up for Lent? Anything?
No. What do I got to give up?
You gotta give. It's called sacrifice.
Sacrifice?
Yeah, for 30 days. Can you give up something for 30 days?
It's only on Fridays. You
Don't
gotta give
burn
it
your
up.
brain
Right,
now.
wait, you only got to give it up on Fridays, though, right?
No, it's every day.
No.
I think he already
It's
burnt his
every
brain.
day. Yes, I'm a Catholic. You're not.
Every
It's
day you got to
day.
give it up.
That's why it's called Lent.
What
I'm
about
not Catholic
Fridays?
then, so I don't have to give anything up.
Whoa!
Judaism.
Spiritualism.
We're bringing more over to our side over here.
You should always
Anything.
give up something to remember. You guys do that whole memory thing.
We do it for one day.
Well,
Agnosticism.
We're more sinners, so we need a month.
We do it for Yom Kippur. We give it up for one day. Give up food, give up everything.
Baxton, have you
Is
sinned?
there a fast tomorrow for Ash Wednesday?
No,
I saw that there was a fast tomorrow.
no.
We'll ask Frank.
There is no fast.
Let's
You
mute
want to
that
mute
phone.
your phone?
Sorry, there's a
Stop
fly
that
over
old
here.
Mike.
He's trying to eat my bagel.
The flies trying to eat your bagel.
Yeah, shoot. Chelsea just mentioned that
Purim is coming soon.
it's a Jewish holiday.
Judaism.
Yom Kippur?
When is
No,
Purim?
no, no. Purim. It's March 6th. We just
Really?
looked it up.
Say it
March
again?
6th to 7th.
Say it again.
Purim.
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 It's spelled Purim, but it's
Purim.
a Hebrew word.
Chelsea, are you
Yeah.
Jewish?
No, I just follow a lot of Jewish TikTokers.
There we go.
There you go. That's what's important.
So yeah, they dress up on the holiday to kind of commemorate how they used to hide the fact that a lot of people used to be Jewish, and so it's kind of like it's not their version of Halloween, but it's like they dress up to kind of like say that we don't have to hide being Jewish anymore. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's a celebratory holiday. They're saving themselves.
And there's candy involved.
Yeah.
Well, with Katie, there's always candy involved.
Well, I
I,
used to read the Megillah.
I found out why they have the Christian fish. I guess like back in the day, because I guess you weren't supposed to be Christian or you would be crucified for it.
Oh.
They would mark that symbol in the grass, I guess, to showcase, or in the dirt to showcase the religion.
On
And it
the
was,
door.
and it was the fish.
Really? Like we did the lamb's blood for Passover?
What do you guys have that?
The
thingamajig?
mezuzah.
The mezuzah.
Mezuzah, we have
On
one
the-
here,
on
yes.
the door.
We have fish.
She has one in her car. It's pretty cool.
The mezuzah?
What,
It's not pink.
lamb's
Our
blood?
mezuzah?
It's a small. It's a mini. It's like a mini mezuzah. It's pink, and it's like where my center console is, kind of. No, it's.
Have you noticed how many symbolisms are similar, but the politics of religion have divided religion, but yet you've got the fish, we've got the mezuzah. There's Purim, there's Yom
Lent.
Kippur, there's Lent, there's so many
Passover.
symbolic, Passover, Easter, so many similarities, but yet there was this great divide that people can't seem to come back together. So I think we should all come back together.
They were all Abrahamic religion. Like they all came from kind of one central place, and they, like you said, they all broke off. But the reason that they're similar because they're all like Abrahamic religion. They're all from like the Middle East and stuff like that. Like that's why they're so similar in the different traditions and why different books stop or have like similar stories. Which is why Prince of Egypt is popular with all religions because it tells the same story from like 3 different books, but like they're the same story.
Oh, I love that movie.
That's like a cigar and a cigarette, right? Tobacco's tobacco.
Why?
Pipes, cigars, cigarettes, vaping. You got different forms of the same thing.
All right, so if you go back to the Old Testament, everyone came from Abraham, right?
Well, you know something? The one thing that is consistent is that man is the most inconsistent creature on the planet.
No, I think man is consistent. They're consistently try to be divisive instead of coming together, which I think we need to change that
Oh,
whole.
that ain't gonna change. It's funny because the more you try to change it, the more it stays the same.
You think so?
Yeah, I was looking this morning at what's happening in the Ukraine.
Really?
Yeah, so
Here's- how do you
president
like the fact-
decides to sneak over to the first time in the history of this country to a land that we're not involved in. And he pledged all that money and everything else, and then he snuck to Poland. And, you know, I mean, you want to push Putin's buttons, I guess that's a stupid thing to do. It's just stupid. Man is stupid. Why doesn't he go and meet this guy somewhere and the two of them duke it out?
But
Whoever
here's the
wins
interesting
wins.
thing. Putin knew he was going, so Putin had this ceasefire while he was there. So all of this had been discussed between the Kremlin and the U.S. as to what was going to happen, a 10-hour train ride, no firing.
No firing on the town. They
Okay.
fired around the town.
So Does that not seem crazy to you? Like Putin
No.
just says, we're not going to fire today because the President of the United States is coming over on a secret mission that we know about.
No, I think that what's happening here is that the U.S., Ukraine, Putin, I think France is going to be involved somehow. I think Germany is going to be involved. I think that they're going to sit down and they're going to put an end to this stupid battle because this is the stupidest war
It's
I've
been
ever
just
seen.
coming up on a year.
The amount of life lost, the bloodshed, is the stupidest thing that I've seen. And then you say, man, cohesiveness? Absolutely
Bless you.
not.
For no reason, right?
There's still how many mass shootings have we had in the last week?
Michigan
All over
State.
the place. No, forget it. I'm talking about after Michigan State. Everywhere there's mass shootings. There are people shooting people. Where's the cohesiveness? Where is the unity? You know, I'm thinking of locking that door. There's a cop parked outside. Why?
Well, there was someone hanging out in the parking lot last week when I got here. I don't remember who came in and the doors were locked because I didn't want to come in until you pulled up. And that person was in our parking lot all day.
Across the street. Yeah, I think that's the reason the cops are here now. Somebody must have complained.
Oh, you think so? I saw them pull up when I pulled up.
It's
I
just,
thought
you
they
know,
just liked my dress.
it's a dangerous situation. I was at Orlando over the weekend, and I see the millions of people that go there. I'm gonna tell you something. You want to talk about a train wreck waiting to happen? My goodness gracious! I mean, the amount of bodies, and they move people along. I get it, but
But you know there has to be secret security
secret
there.
everything.
There has to be secret ops in Orlando.
I want to go to Disney one day and not do the park. I want to go underneath
They have that.
the underneath ground. I want to go there so bad.
What's under there?
It's a whole city,
whole city.
everything.
Underneath Walt Disney's the whole city.
You're serious?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's mainly where
It
like
goes for
the
miles.
people in the mascot outfits they walk around underneath there, and all the workers
No,
they
all the
go underneath.
control, all the elements,
That's
everything are
really
underneath.
cool.
And the wiring and the electronics and everything's on the
Yeah.
security. They got a jail on there.
Bam! On this board too.
How you like that? Good morning.
Another hat.
Another hat. It must be
Mardi
like Hat
Gras.
Day.
Must be that Mardi
Hat
Gras.
Day Tuesday. Chelsea told me I should get a tattoo on my finger with a wand.
That
Sounds like it
You
hurts.
should absolutely do that. I think. Wait a minute. Here we go.
So,
You should get one
so
on
I
your
no
finger.
longer will need my
Hi.
wand. I can just use my finger and go like that.
Watch out.
Wait, you should get one on your finger, and Freddie should get a hat on his finger.
And you should get one on your nose.
And then I can balance your hat on my finger. We can just like
you
spin
want
it.
to throw my hat on your finger? What's the matter with you?
Yeah,
What's
she
up?
told me I should put a tattoo, a wand, right here in my finger.
Wow.
So I would always have a wand. So I could always be magical without having my wand.
Like, here's the thing about finger tattoos.
It hurt.
I've heard horrible things about them. Because,
don't
like,
hurt.
it's bone.
No, you
Yeah.
know what?
What?
He's right. You know who had one done and it turned into a disaster?
Who?
The exercise queen. What's her name? That was here the other day. She put a wedding band on her
Oh,
finger.
yes. Lisa.
Lisa, and they hit a nerve, and the finger doesn't move well anymore, and the ink is smearing all over her hand, so she's gonna have to go to the doctor to see what they could do.
Really?
That's what
Like,
she
you know what
told
I've
me.
heard people doing? Getting, like, lip tattoos.
No, don't do
want
that.
that.
No, don't do that.
want that.
Infection.
It's like permanent
No, no,
makeup
no.
they do.
Because I never want, like, if I get a wife or someday, I don't want their name tattooed on me, but I'm gonna get it on the inside of the lip.
That's disgusting.
No, because it fades away.
Yeah, I heard it, like, fades.
It's
in like, in
marriage,
a
right?
few
Your
years.
lip is gonna get infected,
You know-
and it's gonna cover your eyeballs.
No, it's not.
I've heard, like, in a few years, it's not even visible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Temporary.
Both those areas like fingers and lips.
Why
Like-
would you get a tattoo that disappears?
It sounds like they get
Because.
infected.
Yeah. So, Jalen, how was your birthday last week?
It was nice.
Happy
birthday!
birthday! We did not know that either. We did not know.
Last Friday.
So what are you,
Happy
21
birthday.
now?
I'm 23 now.
How do you feel? You feel older, mature,
Sure.
oh haggish?
Wanna come?
Haggis.
Wanna go drinking?
Oh, yeah!
Go drink.
I feel like Josh is the go-to. Josh knows everyone's birthday. Josh is like the priest. People come and they confess to you.
gotta make sure everyone's all good.
That's nice.
I think you should put everybody's name on your lips.
He's like the overseer of. He knows who's having a bad day. He knows whose birthday it is, who's doing this, and who's. He's got a lot on his plate. This
Hold
one.
on, I'm pulling up a picture.
Oh,
What are Josh lips?
Yes.
Let's
Hey.
see.
Oh.
That's
Oh.
Meow.
That's gross.
That's Kendall Jenner's.
It looks like it'd be painful.
That's
It just
disgusting.
says
Wow.
meow.
Yeah.
That's kind of stupid.
That's stupid.
meow.
And what are you gonna do? You're gonna walk around and say, "Look at my tattoo"?
Meow.
So why did she do that, Katie? Do you have any idea?
I don't know, but I know that, I think I watched the Ellen, she was on Ellen, she was showing off her lip tattoo.
It was
Do you
just
know
for fun.
her?
She was just doing it for fun, just for like shits and giggles, you know what I'm saying?
Have you heard about the people getting like free Taco Bell and free Chipotle for life if they give like if they get like Chipotle, whatever it's called?
That'd be pretty cool.
If they're a walking billboard on their face?
Yeah, no, on their
Basically.
lip. They give them like a car,
That's
like free
No, they
food
give
for a
celebrities
year.
the card. They give celebrities free Chipotle cards. So you
Yeah,
get a card,
Chipotle.
you get free
And you can
Chipotle.
also get like if you get like it tattooed on your lip. You
You have to be a
Chipotle.
celebrity to get that. Don't listen to Braxton.
Well-
Don't go
Yeah,
out
you
and
have
get
to be
that
a
done.
celebrity to get that
Gotta
card.
be a somebody.
Funny tattoos are when people get like QR codes. And
Oh
you can actually
yeah.
scan the tattoo. That's
I know-
actually pretty cool.
I remember
put 'em
seeing
here, I've
those
seen
here and
'em
there.
here.
Those are funny.
There's some that people get the, it's not a QR code, but it's like the thing of like a Spotify
Yeah,
song.
and
Yeah.
people
They
scan
put
them
it-
on their hand.
They put it on their wrist, on their arm or whatever, so like if someone not scans it, but like uses it, their camera to take a picture of it, it like brings up the song that they put on. It's kind of cool. I don't know.
Man, it's great to be back here.
See, you see what you've been missing?
If you ever write a #1 hit song, you could put the QR code on your hand because you're only gonna write it once, and that will stay with you forever. Says, "You want to see who I am? Give me
I
a
think
phone."
Johnny should put like positive direction right here on his arm.
His arm will probably fall off.
Why? And then you know you're always going in a positive direction. You're always going the right way. It's kind of like a compass. Maybe that should be. Maybe are you doing his cover, his video for that song?
I'm still waiting to get the song from him.
Do you know which song it is?
No.
I
So
think
it's-
it's positive direction.
So then I think you could do like a compass or a map where you're always going like in a positive direction.
That's fine.
No?
Like,
Yeah, do it, whatever you say.
Why not?
like I want to get a new tattoo so freaking badly.
Why?
Well, you only
I
have
don't know.
that circle around that dot, right?
Yeah, but like
Why don't you get a real tattoo on your back, the whole back, the whole.
oh god, my back hurts just thinking of that. Maybe
Just
like
hear
get
that.
Are
like
you alive?
get like the barbed
Take care of
wire.
that.
Just give like the barbed wire up and down my
I
spine.
have barbed wire in the back of my car. Let me tattoo you. I'll stick it on your skin and push it in, and, that's
Oh!
and
But
it turn into a tat eventually.
if anything,
tattoo, all right.
I'd want to get Atlas
Atlas on your back?
There?
Atlas.
Yeah.
That's a cool
right on
idea.
the chest.
On your chest.
Mm-hmm.
You have a man.
No, you would
man's
want to put it
chest.
on your back.
Huh?
Isn't he carrying the world on his back?
His back. Yeah.
No,
put it on your
but I
shoulders.
never see it. Because I want to be able to take off my shirt when I go swimming or something. And be
But you
able
want to
it.
see your tattoo.
Yeah.
So you're getting
So
a self tattoo.
You know, I'll get it here and then here, and it's just I kind of like the idea of Atlas for us to carry the world on his shoulders.
Done.
Or
What?
wha-
You got an issue with that?
you-
Chelsea just said, how do we go from Mardi Gras to this?
Welcome to the morning show.
Welcome to the cafe.
So
and instead of getting Atlas carrying the world, why don't you just get the world on your back and you'll be Atlas himself?
But I don't want to get a tattoo on my back. That would hurt too much.
I promise you it doesn't.
But I would never see it though.
That's the only sad part.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would never see
but
it.
a tattoo is not for you to see; it's for others to
No.
admire.
Because I get tattoos to remind me of things. I get tattoos. I get
So
this.
get a rubber band, put it around your wrist, and snap yourself every time you do something crazy. And that
No,
remind
no,
you
no,
of
no, no,
anything?
like
So what
remind
does-
me
what
of
does
good
this one
thing.
remind you of?
Empathy. It's a sign that means empathy. I learned I was an empath, and that. What are you laughing at?
No, yeah, Jalen, which one does yours remind you of?
SpongeBob. Comedy.
But I can look at this in the morning, and it reminds me of empathy and being kind. And I know that Atlas is going to be a message of I don't have to carry the world on my shoulders. I don't have to fix every problem that gets thrown my way.
So for Lent, you should give up guilt.
Guilt.
Amen. Or happiness.
Maybe I'll give that.
Not
You can't give up happiness.
Wait,
Maybe
I
I'll
thought-
give
Alright.
up guilt for Lent.
I thought Mardi Gras was in March.
Give up fear.
It's now.
All right, so let me ask.
That'd be good.
What?
Give up fear.
Yeah, give up fear. Good luck with that.
Well,
one.
I thought you said
Thanks.
So let me ask, how many of you have been to New Orleans on Mardi Gras? How many of you
I
have been in New Orleans?
haven't yet.
My mom has been. I
New
told her.
Orleans,
Yeah.
but never on Mardi Gras?
Never Mardi Gras. But New Orleans is the most interesting place. There's so much history there. It's crazy. I was on Bourbon Street. I learned that Bourbon Street every morning has to be like hosed down.
Oh,
It's
the vomit.
disgusting.
Yeah, my mom said it was nasty there.
The
on,
vomit
on
has
that
to
one
be-
street.
And
You
it's
have
like-
to clean out the vomits.
Are you
It's
serious?
like-
That's why?
Yeah.
I was on Bourbon Street till 5
There was-
o'clock in the morning.
There was and there's like one
Thank you,
person
Katie.
who
Oh.
I think like started licking people. I don't know, like a friend of mine, she was walking around, I'm not gonna say her name, but like this creepy man walked up and said, "Hey, I like your shoes."
Does anyone know the history though of
And
Mardi
he
Gras?
licked her toe. What a creeper!
You know, 'cause I saw a carnival in Italy. Everyone wears the mask, and they go back to.
Oh my
Mask
god.
they
of
go
the
back
dead.
to
See,
Renaissance.
I
and
would
wearing
like
the
to
masks.
see, like, I wouldn't care too much. Like, I think Mardi Gras would be cool, but if I can go see that carnival,
All right, let's stay
oh
with
my-
the Mardi Gras. Let's not go to Italy. So the Mardi Gras, right?
Ah.
The beads. What does Mardi Gras stand for?
In French, Mardi means Tuesday, and Gras means fat. That's why the day is also referred as Fat Tuesday.
hey,
The word originated in France and was what people used to describe the day before Ash Wednesday,
That's right.
when they would binge on rich
Fats.
foods such as meat, eggs, milk, and cheese before Lent began.
That's right.
Isn't it called like Pancake Day also?
No, that was made up afterwards.
Why?
Now, what I don't understand is where the beads come from and the chess location.
oh god,
Why do people
That's
take
America.
their shirts off?
Well,
That's
the
an
bottom
American
When-
thing
when-
for
when-
sure.
I was down
They
there
get this stuff,
and they were showing chessy chess.
Why, Chelsea?
And busy beats.
When it's like really like kind of sexual in that way, the women get free stuff. So like that's why they get
Yeah,
all
they get
free drinks,
beads.
They
Nice.
get beads. So they do it just for fun. Because they're gonna get all this free stuff.
They riding down
They do
the
it for
street and they go, and everybody starts flinging the beads.
Yeah, everyone just gets the free stuff. They do it for fun. Like my friend's there because she goes to school in New Orleans, and so they get 3 days off for Mardi
They do.
Gras. They just party.
3 days?
Yeah. LSU gets a week off. For
And
LSU gets a week off.
and guys, when they show their chest and it's ugly, they throw bricks at them.
I don't, I don't want to see like a guy's chest, but I think a guy would like to see a woman's chest regardless of whatever.
They got places you can go to clubs like that.
You go to
That's what I-
Miami
that's
Beach.
what Braxton said.
You go to Miami Beach and see a whole lot
You
of
can
that.
go right here in
all
West Palm
over.
Beach.
Or that too.
West Palm Beach.
They have like foot long daiquiris. Like the drinks are like literally huge. And women get them. Women get them for free.
Yeah, I had a hurricane. You guys ever had a
Oh
hurricane?
my god.
What's a hurricane?
I thought we could make them today on the set.
Hurricane is a very potent drink in Mardi Gras. And there was a funeral party, I heard. You go to a funeral and they have a whole parade in there and they celebrate. It's different than here. Not too much crying, even
Well,
though they cry.
You
That's,
see-
that's what funerals should be, the celebration of life.
It's a celebration of life, and it shouldn't be the mourning of death. It should be the celebration of life. It should be happiness that this person lived a long and happy life, and that their life is over, and that a new life can begin.
Now, you remember when I did my celebration of life?
Yes?
I wanted to change it to celebration of life Mardi Gras. They weren't here for that.
They were not.
They were not. And I wanted to be Mardi Gras.
But you and I both made a celebration of life after plans,
After.
right? We did all that.
But we had a trust fund.
I've got a butterfly release on mine, and
I have
You've
the
got a
I have
bar
the
and
hawks
some
that gotta
music.
eat your butterfly.
So you
I had
like
a-
paraded through
No, we
the
had a-
streets
we had
on the
a test.
horses.
We had a test run.
we did a test run
We
here
did
on
a,
a celebration of
celebration
life.
of
Oh my
to
goodness.
see what it was like.
Did you have your own coffin and just lay down in it?
Everything.
We didn't get the coffin. We weren't allowed to do the coffin. We had the party. And he was in this room doing production, and everyone came, and they thought it was for real. And then he came out.
I got flowers.
People were so angry at him.
condolences. There's this girl in Miami. I've known her
Yes.
for years. She doesn't talk to me anymore. She thought I died.
And then some people thought it was his birthday. People were mad at you that night.
People thought you were actually deceased.
They were crying. They came in here crying.
Some people brought you flowers.
They brought me
That's
lots of
horrible.
more flowers than I ever had in my life. And then I celebrated my son's birthday, which happens to be tomorrow.
Hey,
Frank's
happy
birthday.
birthday.
22nd?
I think so. And Freddie Jr. got
Freddie
mad at
Jr.
me. He says, "You're gonna celebrate My birthday during this?
There is an episode of iCarly that Spencer pretended that he was dead.
Yes.
Yes!
To get paid more for his
I remember that.
I don't.
You don't remember that?
I don't remember
When
that
Spencer
episode.
pretended to be dead and he got like.
Oh, so he pretended to be dead.
Saturday's his
So people
birthday,
would pay more for his baby.
25th.
It was really funny.
Thank you for letting me know when my son's birthday is. Appreciate
His
you.
birthday's the 25th. We're close though.
When's Johnny's
Appreciate you.
birthday?
April 1st.
April 1st.
April Fool's Day.
Gio is the 31st. When's your daughter's birthday? November?
May 5th.
May. Or like me, like Michelle.
Exactly. She wants to go to Food and Wine Festival for her birthday
Wow.
Where's
In
that?
Epcot.
in Epcot.
Yeah,
Because apparently it's a whole year. It used to just be in the fall. Now it's all the time.
I thought it was. Yeah, it's in fall. No, it's just like a 1 day or 1 week kind of thing. I
I don't know.
thought.
She said there's something in the spring, so she wants to go for her birthday to
Flower
Epcot
and
for
Garden.
Food and Wine. Maybe it's Flower and Garden. You know, there's always a reason to eat and drink when you go to Epcot.
Always a festival.
Always a festival at Epcot.
Epcot is the greatest park of them all. Out of all 4 or 5 of them, Epcot's the
I'm
best.
gonna tell you, I never been
I.
to the Magic Kingdom. I gotta tell you, it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Because that's the biggest one. That's like the main attraction.
You see.
I didn't see all of it.
What I truly enjoyed, like, I went to Disney World. Do not laugh at me for this. I went to Disney World with a bunch of my family members when I graduated college. That was probably the funnest trip I've ever
That was
had.
last year.
I went
It
to
was 15 minutes ago.
Hollywood Studios.
When was
No,
that?
no, wait, no, that's, oh my god, people from Disney World are gonna sue me now.
Hollywood Studios is not.
Universal.
Yeah, but that's not. That's not.
Hollywood Studios is Disney.
Oh,
Yeah.
it is?
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
Okay.
but it's not the
No, I
Magic
lived in
Kingdom.
No.
No,
Uh,
it's
the
just
Star,
different park.
the Star Wars. The whole
Now, what
thing.
would you do? Would you
That
do
was
Epcot or would you do Universal?
Oh, Universal.
Universal.
You never. Okay, so like I cannot go anywhere else in Disney World. I can only go to Epcot.
Why?
No, like I was saying, I can only go
No,
to
I
Epcot.
want you to pick. Which one would you rather do?
Would you rather go to Disney World or Universal?
Who said neither? Chelsea? Oh,
Chelsea.
yes.
They're both.
I love
in
them
my
so
opinion,
much.
way too crowded. Like I'd rather go to like a smaller theme park with more rides, like Six Flags. Where you have more fun. Because Disneyland is fun, but you're walking around literally 90% of the time.
Yeah, 12 miles
You-
I did.
You know what I feel like is not a really underground park, but a lot of people don't go to is Busch Gardens.
Yeah, I
Yes.
wanna go to Busch Gardens.
I keep hearing
Busch
about
Gardens is
Where's
probably the
that?
greatest park.
Tampa?
It's the greatest park
Yeah, I
in
did
Florida.
that.
It's the best one.
That gets
It's all
crowded,
rides,
too.
So you have more fun there.
that. Me personally, it's more specifically like Islands of Adventure. It's
Where's that?
oh, it's
It's Universal.
it's Universal. They have like they have like
multiple-
multiple crazy rides. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
No.
Multiple crazy rides, like a bunch of different theme park areas, like Dr. Seuss, Harry Potter.
Those are
Jurassic
those
Park.
things that I saw that you told me to go see Winnie the Pooh, and those are those steam rides, that kind of thing. I kind of dig that. It was kind of fun.
But one of the scariest rides I've ever watched is at Universal, and it just goes tick, 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 tick. Then it stops.
I know what you're talking
And
about.
and then you just look down at you, then it doom, and it doesn't do anything. It just goes.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
What's
I'm
it
not-
called?
I'm not. I'm
It's rock
not
and roll.
interested in.
That's Disney.
All right, so let me ask you a question.
Oh, wait.
Between Universal and Cape Canaveral, if on that day they are launching a rocket,
Cape Canaveral any day of the week.
What?
Cape Canaveral any day of the week.
you think that's
That is
more
the
fun?
I want to go back there so bad. It's
I've
so
never been.
beautiful there.
I've never been. And my son, who works there, said maybe for your birthday, to go
Are
and
they
hang
launching
out.
that day?
I don't know. We're trying to find out. And what it is you stay, and then they give you a tour, and then you get to see the.
I was on a sailboat in a marina like close by Cape Canaveral, and they had a launch that day. That was probably the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life, because
I
you
would
just see
think
this
so.
orange glow go up in the sky.
Is it loud?
It's like a thunder, and because you know how sound travels very slow, it gradually gets louder and louder and louder and louder, and it just like this. It's a wave of thunderous noise just hits you.
See, I think I want. Those are the two things I want. I want to do those two things.
Why not?
Universal
Do them both.
or Cape Canaveral. I can't do both.
Why?
When it
There's
comes
restrictions on
Why?
stuff you can afford to do.
when
I
it
can
comes
only
to
do
like
one or
roll,
the other.
No, do both.
me personally, when it comes to like roller coasters, like there are a lot of things I can handle, but the one thing I cannot handle is big drops. Like
Like that elevator drop. What is that?
Oh,
that one's fun.
yeah, like, it goes like,
Tower of Terror.
I can't do that at all.
Yeah, my stomach would not handle that.
Can we get a ride on the rocket ship?
Freddie's going to Mars.
Are there-
what?
Sure. One-way ticket.
Ah, okay.
I
my
think
God.
you can go, Freddie, to Universal, but you can't do a lot of the rides at Universal because,
Why?
you know.
I did that. I did that one with the card going like this. I could do
I
it.
promise you the ones at Universal are much more tougher.
That's okay.
Have you been on
You
the-
know that I cracked the rib on
What?
a boat ride that I went, and I cracked it. I felt it pop, and I couldn't breathe for a little bit. And then I walked around for days, and this nurse came in my back, and she pushed it back in place.
But you would love Cape Canaveral because then you get to walk around and see the history of space.
No, I want to go in mission control. My son works there. Says if you want to give your father something, that's what I want to go to mission control because he has
Good morning.
clearance.
You think it'd be very cold in here the way they all dress.
Are you cold?
Let's tell you. She's in sweatpants, a layered sweatshirt with another sweatshirt, other normal pants.
So
And then there's me.
No.
That's the beauty of
Compare
being
it to
old.
that.
Exactly.
Um,
Universal or Cape Canaveral? Where would you go if you could choose?
Universal Studios?
Yeah. There you go.
Cape
A
Canaveral.
done deal it is, Freddie.
Guys, have you ever been on the Hulk before?
Yeah.
No, I don't do rides like that.
That's a good one. That's a really good
My
one.
kids do those.
This one time, oh my god, this one time, like I was with my sister, and my cousins, and we were on that ride like 18 times.
18 times?
We rode it 18 times.
It's a little ridiculous.
That's like 2 hours.
Now let me
Big deal
let me
like
ask you
Rat
guys.
Bash.
Let me ask you guys another question. Have you ever gone to stadiums as like a hobby? I know a guy who did all major league ballparks along in the country. That must have cost him a fortune. He took his two sons to see every major league baseball stadium in
I was going to ask you, that's like a bucket list, right? If you say, I'm going to go to every something in the United States,
That's
what
crazy.
every something would you want to go
stadium.
to? A stadium.
to see football or baseball or
Not,
both.
not
What would you
football,
wanna
probably
go to?
baseball, because baseball is a little more historic. With the stadiums that they have, Fenway Park, Wrigley Field, I want to see all those.
But what about Green Bay Packers Stadium? That's historic. The Tampa Bay Stadium is beautiful.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
the
is.
Buccaneers or
Yeah,
the?
Buccaneers.
Oh, yeah. I was about to say because
Is there a little
Tropicana
ship
Field is
there?
terrible.
I went to Tropicana Field. I had a great time. I saw the Detroit Tigers and the Tampa Bay Bucks. I was right behind the dugout. The players were
She loves.
freaking unbelievable. They threw candy at us. They threw baseballs. It was unbelievable. The game is really the players. It hit one of those beams. It's in play.
It's
What's it gonna land?
such a tiny field.
It is tiny, but it's part Fenway is small too. The Green Monster. You ever been to Fenway?
No, that's where I
We
want to
took the
go.
kids there
Oh,
when
I
they
think
were little.
I think Fenway or the Green Monster's what 320 out, but it's
Yeah, but it's like
50 feet high up.
2,000 feet up. We got to hang out at the top of it because we were with John Hancock, and they had a little tour, and we were drinking. And I says, "What if I drop my drink on
See,
the
I think
ball?"
Aaron would collect a jersey from every stadium, from every
Yeah, I
team.
could do that.
That's what Michael does. Yeah, that's Aaron would do that, or shoes. He's so my
Not
son.
shoes. But the shirts, yes. But I think some stadiums like Wrigley Field with when the ivy comes in, and they still keep the score man underneath the bleachers at Wrigley, which is kind of
Yeah,
cool. And in
yeah.
Boston too.
Katie, I think would go to every bakery she could find. Bakery or candy store? Is that Chelsea or Katie?
Candy store.
Candy store. Chelsea, you go to every bakery? Are you a sugar person?
Yeah, but every candy's at some point the same. But with baking, everything can be different. depending on what
True.
bakery goes.
Yeah.
You
True.
can get a different flavor at each bakery, but candy is the same everywhere.
No, it.
Yes.
Yes. How many candy bars have chocolate, peanuts, and nougat or caramel in them? But yet they all taste
Sweet.
Caramel. is
right.
amazing.
How many different ways can you combine chocolate, a nut?
You can do
and a
the
nougat.
white chocolate and the cookies in it. That's who they got. The
White
cookies.
chocolate is unbelievable.
Yes, it is. It's
Dark
really good.
chocolate is unbelievable.
Ew.
I will go to all the chocolate factories.
Well, I would
Have
probably
you been to
go
Hershey's?
Yes.
I mean Hoffman's, not Hershey's.
Hershey's.
Hoffman's.
It's
Hershey's
Hoffman.
Park?
Hershey
Hershey's
Park,
Park.
is amazing.
Hershey Park is amazing.
I've never been
See,
there before.
okay,
Hershey's Park.
this is what Hershey
They have
Park.
them,
Jacques
like,
Ferrez in Brooklyn.
little chocolate
Jacques Ferrez in Brooklyn has a chocolate museum.
Really?
Wow, I've
This
never
is-
been there.
What I believe.
New York are you?
I don't know. I've never been to the Empire State Building either.
We gotta
First
take a
you-
trip to New York first. What we got to do?
Park does right.
I know you don't want to go.
Why you don't want to go to New York?
Too many people.
Well, I guess it depends on where you go.
Do
Listen,
you ever go to restaurants? Yeah, but you go to these mosh pit concerts.
Yeah, because the music gets into me.
You don't mind the
Shit.
people there?
No.
the disease is gonna get into you. Keep doing the
Yeah.
mosh pits.
But no, have you ever been to Hoffman's Chocolate? It's on Lake Worth Road. I mean, it's like 15 minutes from here.
I
Josh,
think we have been there.
We haven't been, but they offered like to do a tour, right? They do chocolate tours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You go inside, they make the chocolate right then and there too. They
You
got
get to
their
taste
they got
it?
their ice cream shop. I mean, it's beautiful. You got to go there for Christmas time because they have their backyard all lit up with lights, and you can walk around. They got balloons. They got Santa there.
So Freddie's buying all of us tickets to New York. Is that
thank
what
you,
you're
Freddie.
saying?
Freddie said,
For all of us.
The best
Mm.
part
So
about tickets
generous.
is 6
Oh,
months in
thank you,
advance.
Freddie.
Chelsea, you've got a lot of knowledge over there.
Oh, thank you.
Of a lot of
The best
things.
time to buy tickets is like 6 months in advance, and usually like in the morning.
Well, I could do that because in 6 months, half these people here won't be here.
I was going through our receipts for the year because we got to get our taxes done by next month.
So you want to give me anxiety?
No. But I saw all the restaurants we went to, and I'm like, oh, I remember going to Bambini's. We got pizza, we got ice cream, we went to Living Green, like all the places we've taken everyone for lunch. I got a quick accounting of all of that. It was kind of cool to remember all those
I
things.
knew you would bring that up, but let me ask you a question. Didn't we have a candy store woman in here?
Yes,
Where's that?
Oh, sure is chocolate.
sure is chocolate, right?
You ever
And-
been?
I can never forget her.
Did you go there?
No, but she came here and she brought chocolate. and I
Yeah,
ate
but
them
you were
all.
supposed to go be our ambassador. You
we
didn't
can
do
reach
that
back out
either.
to her and go up there. It's right up
I'll do it
in
myself.
Boynton. I think it was Boynton and Federal. Not too far away. All right, you want to take a quick commercial and come back and do coffee news?
Okay.
All right. Hold that thought, Baxton. We're going to call you Freddie Jr. Oh, you got a Freddie Jr. Freddie the Third. Stay
Freddie
tuned.
Square.
We'll be right back.
Love the Brooklyn Cafe? Don't miss out on some of the latest merch we have available. Need a new shirt? The Brooklyn Cafe has you covered. We have a variety of shirts in all sizes, ranging from the classic cafe shirt to the highly coveted colorful hot dog shirt. Need something for cold weather? Why not grab one of our cafe hoodies? Or you can snuggle up with one of our soft silk touch fabric blankets. The Brooklyn Cafe has everything you need, from clothing about the show to our signature coffee blends and mugs. Get it while supplies last.
Welcome to AMP2 TV, the first and only internet production company that's truly plugged in. When you're looking for a full-service internet radio, TV production company, discover AMP2 TV. AMP2 TV is a full-service media company that can provide all streaming videos, video studios, radio studios, and television studios. Call us today at 866-224-5422, for no business is too small to grow to be accounted. It's time for your message to be seen. Let AMP2 TV help get you there.
Being a successful woman in business means having the courage to own who you are. We understand the challenges faced by women, and we are here to help. Our team is here to develop the best strategy designed just for you. Your path is unique, and with the right tools, you can accomplish your dream. From radio to TV, from podcasting to magazines, we create the visibility to amplify your impact in business. At New Dawn Media, we are here to help bring your message forward and help your business flourish. It is time for your message to be seen and your voice to be heard. Contact us at 866-224-5422 or brooklyncafe.tv. Your voice can make a difference.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
I thought we were playing a song.
And we're back. All right, here's
You heard it. You heard it. Everybody heard it, but you.
What?
Well, that song was nice.
Hold on.
No, it's okay.
Keep playing it.
You do not find the happy life, you make it. By Camila Ehring Kimball.
That sounds like the Hannah Montana song.
Morale
All right.
is when your hands and feet keep on working, when your head says it can't be done. I don't know if that's morale.
All right, how many
Unhealthy.
Oh, that's morale. Yeah.
how many teeth do adults human have? 29, 32, or 36?
32.
32.
Wow,
Yes,
is
they
that a
did go
fun
to
fact?
college.
That's interesting.
What is the highest peak in South America? Yeah, nobody's gonna get that.
It's in Argentina.
The Andes?
Or Peru?
It's in Argentina. It's like
Yeah.
Argentina, Argentina.
Yeah.
It's in Argentina. I'll give you that. What's the name of it?
The Andes, right?
Cerro Aconcagua, whatever that shit means. How deep is the ocean's epilegic zone? Epilegic zone. How many feet do you think it is?
Anyone even know what that
120
is?
miles.
I need feet.
Say 90?
No, more.
How deep is it? You said miles.
I know, I said 120 miles.
I need feet.
You need feet? It's 5,000 feet a mile, so
How many feet is the deepest part of the ocean?
I don't know. I'm just trying to do my math here. So I'm guessing 500,000.
No, 650 feet.
That can't be true.
That's what it says.
I know it's what it
And
says.
the epi.
But that's just a
epi-
certain zone. That's not the deepest part of the
The
ocean.
deepest part of the ocean, right?
Much deeper than that.
Yeah.
The trench is like miles deep.
Like, yeah, that's all I was like.
The only North America marsupial is.
Awesome.
Awesome.
No, a beaver.
The common Virginia possum.
Bailey, this one's for you. What year was George Orwell's Animal Farm
Oh.
first?
Published.
Wait, the book or the
The
movie?
book?
The book.
Oh, 1956.
Don't?
This is the Price is Right.
1945.
Anyone else?
1945.
Oh.
Anyone know when
She
the
was
movie?
close.
Was there a movie?
Yeah, there was an animated movie for it.
Yeah,
What year?
1950 something. No, 1955. 1957.
We got to go back to an animation question. All right, you want to do some horoscopes before we wrap
Check
up?
it out. Movies of the Rays in here.
Really? How interesting. Look at that.
La Condesa is in here. You ever been to that restaurant?
No, but you have.
It gets packed. Movies of the Ray. Win 2 tickets to Movies of the Ray. If you call in and tell me what movie's playing there.
Horoscopes.
Yes, who wants to go first? Which one
Leo.
is yours? Leo? Your heart and mind may be out of sync right now.
Oh.
Consider how you can bridge the gap between the two. But try waiting a few days before you act.
So just hang tight for a little bit.
Hurry up and wait.
Hurry up and wait.
Did you get that? You're going to say what?
You got quite a few Virgos
What
in
do you
here.
mean you don't? Wait a minute, she doesn't understand what we just read.
Her heart and her mind aren't together. It's hard to understand.
Correct. What's so hard about that?
Alright, move on.
Wow. What do we want, Virgo?
Virgo.
You want to read it?
No, you can.
Did you, Virgo, who's a Virgo? Whoop. 1, 2, okay. Did you set up a plan about 6 months ago on your birthday?
No.
If so, how are you progressing with it? Did you set up a plan for the Virgo birthday?
How's that going? Nothing changing for you. How
Where
about
do you need to make changes to stay on track? So you had a plan. It's a good plan, but you're not preparing.
Pretty much.
Oh,
I don't think my plan was my fault.
Yeah, but your plan isn't your plan.
That ain't your plan.
It's kind of
That's not a plan.
I didn't say it has to be a personal plan. It's just a plan.
A plan is a
A
plan.
life plan.
Chelsea, when's your birthday?
January 26th of
Aquarius.
Angel
She's like your son.
Aquarius, like my brother. Are you caught between your work and a romantic commitment?
Absolutely not.
Look for opportunities that might allow you to accommodate both, while neither is neglected. This may take some creative thinking.
Maybe. I feel like I just quit my job to
Were you dating somebody at your job?
No.
Are you dating somebody now?
Nope.
Then you need to work on the second part of your commitment. Well, now you're going to be working on both parts, but okay.
All right, Jalen's birthday was last week, so you're an Aquarius also?
Well, there you go. Does that hold true to you?
No.
Tampoco. Lord have mercy. Lot of no's. What's your birthday there, big boy?
Gemini.
Of course.
Of course he is. You may be feeling argumentative and out of sorts at the beginning of the week.
What?
That's because guess who showed up today? Wait a few days and things might improve.
It's a whole lot of hurry up and waiting on this week, isn't it?
In the meantime, don't engage negatively with others.
What?
So stop being negative
Yeah.
because of others.
What
Mr.
about for
Bully.
Aries?
Oh, you're going to like this one.
Well, you read it already?
I'm in the process of.
What are you reading it for? You didn't read it. Go ahead.
Okay.
Now go.
Keep your eyes open this week for an opportunity that can manifest into a successful endeavor.
Oh.
It may be subtle, so pay close attention to be sure you don't miss it.
Well, there you go. I think you answered your own question.
Wow.
This morning, the question you gave me.
Yeah.
Right?
Make or break. Today was gonna be like a make or break day for me, whether I get like the full-time job or not. The signs are aligning, I suppose.
Just be careful. Yep, just pay close attention and be sure you don't miss it. All right, Mr. Pisces.
The sun is returning to the position where it was when you were born. What do we have, an eclipse today? This gives you the opportunity to plan your new year. Include values that you are passionate about. You know, it's funny. I was talking about this yesterday.
Yeah, tell.
I tell you, I wanted to celebrate.
Sally.
I wanted to No. I wanted to celebrate my
You told me
birthday
I was
this year
special yesterday.
Yeah, you wanted to celebrate your birthday this year?
because I wanted to be a remembrance of all the last 8 years of doing what we've done. The number of interviews, the number of professionals that you have in the room, where they've gone and where they, you know, some of them stay in touch, a lot don't, but they move on. I sort of want to embrace it. I think we take what we do every day for granted. You know how many people can actually say that they work at the Magic Kingdom? If you don't work there, to me, this is my Magic Kingdom. You know, I got things flying around. I got cooks in here. I got musicians. I got comedy acts. I got the bizarre side of the equator. It's all here.
Got a whole lot of love inside the studio.
It's all more than love. It's growth. I really understand what they're doing at Magic Kingdom. No matter how old you are, you turn into a kid there. You turn into a child. That parade, I never seen the parade before. 60 years, I've never seen this. It was coming at me. I had a 3-year-old little girl talking to me through the parade. Okay, now watch what's gonna happen here. Don't blink. Tell me don't blink. I said, who is this kid? I said, she tells me don't blink. And it was hilarious. And at the same time, I didn't mind walking 12 miles and my feet were going like this. I walked till 11 o'clock at night.
That's what happens
Because I
there.
wanted to do the rice, thanks to Josh.
Did you stay for the fireworks?
Oh my God, it was underneath it.
This is the new show. They just unveiled it recently.
Well, what
The
show?
fireworks?
Yeah, the fireworks show. It's a new one.
This is
Uh,
the scariest thing of all time. I mean, it turns night into day. With how
There's
many?
a lot. But that castle, I'm going to tell you.
I like it when Tinkerbell flies from the top
I wanna see that.
right down. I want to do that. On my bucket list, I want to, and I think you can like buy that for the day. Like you can rent it. You have to be a certain size, and you get in the Tinkerbell harness, and you get to go down the
I'm going to
castle
rent
on
a
a zip
plane.
line.
I'm going to rent a plane.
One day I'm going
with
to
a
do that.
zip
You guys are
line.
going to come visit
And
me.
let the plane fly
And
with
you're
you
going, there
behind
she
it.
is!
With you behind it.
Son dangling from a plane.
A plane.
Tinkerbell in a
You know what
harness,
it is?
flying down the castle.
You think I
my
would fit
bucket
in the
list.
harness?
You will not fit. I think you have to be under. I may be too tall. I think you might have to be under 5 feet.
It's under 4 or 5'5".
Yeah, that's what I
First of
think.
For
all-
some reason, I want to. For some reason, I want to see Freddy fly down the castle.
You have to be under like 5'4" and under a certain weight. I think.
I can do it.
You could do it.
I'm gonna do it.
Katie could do it. The little ones.
I would pay to throw you out of a plane on a harness.
You can try.
Goals. I'm going to be Tinkerbell
Now-
for the day.
I got the last question before we wrap up. If somebody gave you a special gift and you don't really know what to do with it. I'm going to give you the gift, all right? So they're going to have you fly out of an airplane, jump out of an airplane.
411 to 52. Oh, I could do it.
You qualify. We'll call them today. I want to see you.
Will you come watch?
So, of course, we'll film it. So, what would happen if you got a jump out of a plane gift? In other words, I guess you get tied up with somebody to do skydive. Yeah, would you do it?
Tied up, or you're like
You're attached. You're like harnessed to them.
Trust me, if it's me,
He'd like, you know, him tied up is like to a
it's-
bedpost or something.
if it's me, it better be glued on.
Would you do it?
Would you do it?
Yeah,
Once in a lifetime.
I would do it.
Maybe the last thing you ever do. Have a heart attack up
You
in the
see,
air.
I am horrified of heights.
Would you do it or not?
I would do it to conquer
Okay, that's
my
all.
fear.
That's
But
all.
someone would have to like push me out of the plane or something.
You probably had to have a,
Oh,
a
you're
pill.
attached to someone, so they put you over and they sit there, and
Yeah.
you don't. There's no going back. They jump. You don't have. Like, there's no.
You don't do anything.
I'd never.
They put you out, and they're sitting behind you, so you're dangling.
And they put a pamper on you just in case.
Oh, I never do it. Like,
Never do it?
You would do it.
I never
You would have
watched
a
it.
panic attack.
I want to go up in a hot air balloon.
Josh,
That's
would you do
worse.
it? Would you do it,
worse.
No,
Josh?
you wouldn't do that
No,
either?
It's worse.
Like
That's
fly
worse.
over, you know, where they got all the beautiful hot air balloon festivals. I think that would be
Yeah.
amazing.
Absolutely.
Actually, that I wouldn't mind doing.
I get anxiety just thinking about it.
Yeah.
One thing I will do, I want to get a pilot's license and have like a personal plane.
No!
That would be cool.
That is like 100 times more dangerous than anything else you said.
But he's in control.
Yeah, I'm in control.
He's in control of
I'd
the
be
Why don't you
plane.
afraid.
get your
No.
pilot's license and rent the plane?
I would be afraid. Yeah, like one day you're gonna be like landing the plane, like oh, you know, right next to the cockpit. Okay, guys, you know, look what I picked up.
I'm gonna do a free fall dive. I'm gonna turn off all the engines, let it go, and then catch myself.
You have to. My friend's brother is a pilot. He's like a professional pilot, and you have to do tricks like that to get your license. You have to
See?
be able
Next.
to do those and spins.
When I went to Mount Dora, they rent helicopters.
I wouldn't do a helicopter.
So I said to the guy, and it was pretty new. I said to the guy, you ever seen how they fly a helicopter? You have to use all four, your hands and both feet.
That makes me
Supposedly my
nervous.
uncle's in the Smithsonian
Is
because
he?
he helped create the fastest helicopter.
Let's look it up. Let's look it up, see if that's true.
Supposedly.
It gives us a reason to go to Smithsonian.
All the way to DC.
Last time I went, they had the Airspace Museum closed though.
Oh.
And that's the greatest museum out of all the Smithsonian museums.
And it had the greatest clothes.
Yeah.
Ready to wrap this up?
Yep, I'm going to tie you to a hot air balloon
No.
and send you to China. Oh, did you
in
see
Disney
the
World.
latest? They came out this morning.
What
All the
happened?
things shot down with balloons. 90% of what they're shooting down are balloons.
China balloons or
They don't know from where. All of the whole world is doing it because of the changing of the
Weather balloons?
temperatures. Changing of the temperatures. That's why Biden didn't shoot it down.
they're
He
all
says
weather
they're all
balloons?
weather balloons. How stupid. They're going to start a whole war over a weather balloon.
Hey, no more hot air balloons.
We send balloons out too.
Yes, we do thousands.
Yeah, every country sends out balloons. Everyone's spying on each other.
You're gonna make me sneeze. All right, and on that note, before I sneeze, have a great morning. Happy Fat Tuesday, everyone. Tune into the midday show. And actually, we got Cooking Up Chaos coming to you live today. Some spicy Cajun dip,
Sweet.
Have some Fat
Spicy
Tuesday.
crab dip.
spicy crab dip in honor
I
of
got you.
New Orleans. Have a great morning. We'll see you in a little bit.
Don't be late.
Bye-bye.
I got you.
Thank you for listening to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show. My mug is empty, and you know what that means.
I think it means it's time for a coffee refill.
As we prepare for other shows here at the Amp Media Production Studios.
Tune in for more fun and laughs at 12 o'clock for our afternoon show.
And remember to like, follow, and subscribe on our page.
Have a great morning, everyone. Stay safe and be kind to each other.
And don't be